Tian sent us a message that he wasn't able to attend the class. Okay, maybe he's busy again. Yes, okay. So I'm glad that both of you are always present in our session. Yes, okay. Okay, anyway, Amy, it looks like that you had already your new haircut.
Yes, I see
Shorter.
it also.
Yes, it's shorter.
Yes,
Yes,
I I have already cut my hair on the Sunday, last Sunday, because my hair is very long. I think it's very difficult to wash, and
uh,
I some hair, and I think on the day holiday I have nice hair for
yes,
when
yes. Okay, so it looks like that Amy is well prepared in this coming holiday, you know, because her haircut is already done. Yes, okay. So, how are you, Amy?
uh, today I'm very busy, and uh, only 2 weeks to take holiday, so I have many tasks to complete before the take holiday. So and after that I come back my home, my my son to her, and teach them learn and write letter, and I take them, and I see the progress many letters, and I cannot keep myself without, and I was very happy, and uh, wisdom, and now I need a calm, stay alone, and came down again.
Uh-huh. Okay, and then
Uh,
uh-huh.
yeah,
And then how about your weekend? How about your weekend? How's your weekend? Did you enjoy it? Did you go out?
to weekend.
Yes, yes.
To weekend we have the end of the year, so uh, and now we have money to finish, and something to prepare.
Mm.
And this year my boss cannot come back. He is and uh, the second year, second time he cannot zero country yet. So
Mhm.
and I have many jobs. Very stressed, and I want we can do it,
Mhm.
and we will feel better, and but he cannot find it, and to come back. So I think he's very stressed,
Ah,
and
okay.
now I end my college. Very easy to uh, show some progress to my company.
Ah, okay, I see. Okay, anyway, Amy, just don't forget the difference of we have and we had. If it happened already, you can say we had a party. For example, we had a party, we had a dinner yesterday. It's not we have a dinner yesterday. So it's not correct, okay? So don't forget, okay? Look at in our, okay, I'm going to type it. So don't forget to use had than have. Okay, we had. Okay, can you see it? Okay, we had, not we have. It's not correct. Okay. Okay, look at in our chat box. Check in our chat box. Okay, and then also the word that I teach. Okay. No, you are just going to use the word teach if it will happen. It will happen. But if it happened already, you can say I thought. Okay? You can see it on our chat box. Yes. It's I uh, it's I taught my children. I teach my children since it happened already, okay? Yes. Okay, so it looks like that you had a good weekend, you know? And I think Amy, you had also a relaxing time or on what we call me time because you had your new haircut. Now, okay. So good for you, Amy. You had some time for yourself also, and that is good. Yes, and that's the important. I know that you are busy in a busy days. We all need some like this, some kind of things like that. Having a haircut, going to the salon, having manicure, pedicure done, nails done like that. Yes, okay. So it seems like that Amy enjoyed her weekend and well prepared on this coming holiday.
Yeah.
Yes, she is already preparing. So how about you, Nancy? Since Amy is well prepared for this coming holiday, so how about you? How are you, Nancy?
Yes. Hello, Ara. Hello, Amy. I is quite busy today because today is Mondays. So I have a lot of work today. But everything is done well. Uh, so in my weekend, I have a party in my new house on Saturday noon.
Mm.
I received a lot of gifts from my college. I
Ah,
received yes, I received a lot of flower and I a lot of flower and a lot of gifts
okay.
on the yes in Sunday. In Sunday it's very cold. Very cold in Hanoi. It's have raining. So my uh, my family stayed home only. We we have cooking and sleeping all night.
Okay,
I
yes, because
didn't
of the
have
weather.
to go out. Yes,
Okay.
the weather is today is better. It's so lucky.
Mhm.
It has sunny today.
Okay. Yes, okay. When it's the weather is so cold, you just want to take a rest and just go to sleep.
Yes,
Yes. So at least, Nancy, even you don't go out, even you didn't had like me time like Amy, at least that you had a lot of time to sleep or to take a rest and to relax at home. Yes,
yes,
yes, because you told me that you
yes,
don't stay at home. Mhm.
yes. My son is quite still small, so I don't want to take him away. It's the cold weather.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. Especially the weather is, like that. It's very cold and it's just very dangerous to the young kids like him. Yes, they may get like
yes.
colds. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then how about preparing? You mentioned Nancy that you are already preparing also for this coming holiday. So how is it? Did you bought something already or some decoration at home?
Um, I, uh, I have not bought anything for my Lunar New Year. Maybe I plan to buy some gift in this weekend. In this weekend, we plan go to the supermarket to buy some gift for my present.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, good for you,
because
Nancy.
yes, last weekend I have a party in my house, and in last Sunday is the weather is so bad, so I do not go out.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if so, yes, we plan go to supermarket in this weekend.
Okay. Okay, so it's very early also. It's very early to prepare if
Yeah,
you're going to buy something on the supermarket this coming weekend. So I think Nancy is well prepared also for this coming holiday. Yes, okay. Do you plan to do a haircut or nails done just like Amy?
Yes, maybe I will cut my hair also.
Ah. So most of the women, yes, just like here in the Philippines, to be honest, just like here in the Philippines, when the Christmas is coming, almost all of the women are cutting their hair, going to the salon, like having
Yes,
colors done like that. Yes, so just like in
yes.
Vietnam,
I,
just
I,
like
I,
Vietnam.
I admire you because you have a long hairs.
Yeah, yes. And then, but I already cut my hair because I had my long hair before, and then I cut when the Christmas is coming also. Just like here in the Philippines. Yes, but the difference is that the holiday. Okay. Yes. Okay. So anyway, Amy, have you visited you told me the last time your hometown that rain snow like that?
Yes, I will make my hometown on uh, I don't remember when, but before this 1 week.
Ah, okay, okay. I see. So it still has a snow there.
Uh, I don't know. I think when we come back, the weather is good, not cold and has snow in here.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, but there are I just talked to my other student and she mentioned that there are some places in Vietnam which is very hot. I mean, it's not that very cold. I forgot exactly the city, but it's a south part of Vietnam that it's not that cold unlike in Hanoi.
Sapa,
Mm-hmm.
Sapa is very cold here.
Yes, I just heard about it and I've searched about it also because it make me feel interested. Because I told you here in the Philippines, actually the weather here in the Philippines now is, you know, it's not colder than the other week because I told you other week that, I feel so lazy. I feel so lazy to I feel so lazy to, to take a bath because it's cold. But now the weather here in the Philippines now is a bit hot in the afternoon and it's raining in the late afternoon. So, I have a lot of time now to take a bath, unlike in the other week, because in the other week it's very cold and I just feel so lazy to take a bath. So, how about you, Nancy? Because I know that it's very cold now there in your city. Do you still take a bath every day?
The weather is very cold, so I was so lazy with has taking.
Yes, me too. Last week.
Yes,
I only, take a bath, well, only my body, but sometimes I don't include my hair because it's very cold. And I'm not allowed to use a hot shower. My doctor said that I'm not allowed. So I only need to use the cold water. That's why I'm so lazy to take a bath last week. Yes. Okay. Okay. So anyway, Amy and Nancy, let's start with our discussion now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to share with you my screen. Hold on for a moment. Okay, can you see my screen now, Amy, Nancy?
Yes, yes.
How about you, Nancy? Oh, what happened to Nancy? Hello, Nancy?
I I can see your screen now.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so in our previous session, we talked about different story of how their life changed in the holiday. So it's a different story about Victoria Smith and Sally Cook. So now we are just going to continue, okay? Okay,
Okay.
yes. Okay, so we are going to continue on the highlighted words. So look at the highlighted words, Amy and Nancy. We have here the apes, the trivial, the mad, the keeper, ill-treated, blazing, tiny, the tube, delicious, and applied for. So let's talk about first apes. Okay, I'm going to ask first Amy. So Amy, what do you mean
Yes.
by ape?
Sorry?
What do you mean by apes? Look at look at the highlighted words. This
Apes.
one. Apes, yes.
Uh, apes. Ape is an animal like a monkey, which no and they live in the rừng, uh, in the wood.
Okay. Apes.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
an animal
Yeah.
like a monkey.
Yes,
And
exactly.
Cô giáo. Giáo
Hello.
ơi.
Hello. Yes, okay. So ape is a large or a large primate that lacks a tail line. For example, including the gorilla, the chimpanzees, orangutan, and gibbons. Different kinds of monkeys like that. Okay, that is what we call apes. So how about trivial, Nancy? What do you mean by trivial?
Survivor is mean having a little value or important.
A little.
A little important.
Trivial means it means a little value or importance. A little value.
Yes.
As you can see, suddenly the problems in the store just seem so trivial. It's a little of value or a little importance. Okay? And then we have here mad. What do you mean by mad, Nancy? Ah, sorry, Amy.
mass is emotion of someone is not good, feel crazy and under the weather.
Yes, okay. So, yes, mad means very angry. It's very unlike in the word irritated it's like slightly angry. And mad is very angry. Okay? Okay? And then we have here the keeper. What do you mean by keeper, Nancy?
A keeper is a person who look after animals.
Okay, yes, a keeper, or not just animals. Or for example,
Uh,
you can also apply it to a person, like because it's a person who manage or look after for something or someone. If it's animals, if it's a old person like that, a keeper. We can also apply it to a human. Okay, and we have here the ill-treated. What do you mean by ill-treated, Amy?
will shipment is when someone or somebody have not good health and uh, you shipment is take care and uh, uh, maybe just something like that and have someone or somebody uh, improve and recover the health.
Mhm, mhm. Yes, as you can see on the sentences here, okay, For the last 2 years, Victor has been working a monkey word, a center in Southwest England, which look after each, which have been ill-treated. Ill-treated means, Amy, is is uh they treated badly. Someone treated badly, ill-treated. With the monkey, she is, as you can see on the sand, she is a keeper of the monkey who are or looks after the apes which have been ill-treated, who which have been um badly treated, like that, or in short, abuse, because some of the apes, as you can see on the story, are just rescue. Okay,
Yeah.
did you get
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Okay. And then we have here the blazing. What do you mean by blazing? Nancy.
Blazing means is very bright and hot.
Yes, it's like burn fiercely or brightly. Okay, blazing sun or brightly sun. Okay, and then we have here the word tiny. Okay, what do you mean by
Uh,
tiny, Amy?
Tiny is very small and limited around something.
Exactly,
Very
very small. Okay. Yes, and then how about the tube? The tube. What do you mean by tube, Nancy?
The tube, uh, the tube, mm, the tube mean here is the London Underground.
Sorry?
The tube here is London Underground.
Yes, actually we have a different types of how to say the tube. The tube is like a metal or some plastic or something like that. But we can also say the tube, just like this, as you can see here. The to get a train and tube to work. Okay, it's like a underground, it's like a underground, a railway underground, like that. Okay, it's not
Yes.
actually tube like a plastic or a metal thing in our home. It's not actually like that. The tube is like, a railway underground. Okay, and we have here the delicious. What do you mean by delicious?
delicious. It's very very roast. I have a roast started and
Yes.
amazing food. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Delicious is a highly pleasant to taste, like that. It's like very good to taste, very delicious, something like that. And then we have here the applied for, Nancy. What do you mean by applied for?
Apply for is the same meaning with ask for.
Yes, yes.
Then to request something.
Yes, yes, applied for. Yes, it's like applied
Yeah.
for a job to a travel company, like that. She asked to work there, to apply for something like that. Okay, so we talk about the highlighted words again. We have the apes, trivial, mud, keeper, ill-treated, blazing, tiny, the tube, delicious, and applied for. So now we are going in pairs. Try to guess the meaning of the highlighted words, then match them with their definition below. We are going to find them, okay, with their definition below. Let's see first on number one. I think the first text will be, it's better if the first text will be for Amy, okay? And then the second text will be for Nancy, okay? Let's see first with number one. Amy, from 1 to 5, it's yours, and 6 to 10 for Nancy, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so number one, on the highlighted words, of little importance.
Me or Nancy?
Amy, you.
The a little important trivial,
Trivial.
tri- trivial,
Number two, crazy.
math,
Again,
math,
mad.
math,
Okay.
math,
Yes. Three, a person who looks after animals.
keeper, keeper,
Number four, animals like
keeper,
large monkeys.
for animal, up, ape, ape, ape,
No, no.
ape,
Apes. Can
ape,
you please say it again?
ape, ape, ape,
Apes.
sorry, ape,
Again, one more time. Apes.
ape,
Very good. Number five, not look after well.
you cheated, you cheated,
Ill-treated. Can you please say it again? Apes.
eats,
Apes.
eats,
Okay. Okay, it's better. Okay, let's see. Continue, Nancy, for number six. The London Underground.
The tube.
The tube. Number seven, very tasty.
Very tasty. Delicious.
Number eight, asked for in
Apply,
writing.
apply for.
Number nine, burning brightly.
Blazing.
Number 10, very small.
Tiny.
Okay. Okay, so let's review your answer. Let's start with Amy. Amy, number one, of little importance. Your answer is trivial. That is correct. Number two. Number two is crazy. Your answer is mad. That is correct. Very good. Number three, a person who looks after animals. Your answer is keeper. That is correct. Very good. Number four, apes. Animals like large keep animals like large monkeys. Your answer is apes. That is correct. Number five, not look after well. Your answer is ill treated. Also correct. Okay. So you got 5 out of 5 here. So let's see now with Nancy. So Nancy, the London Underground, your answer is the tube. Correct. Number seven, very tasty, delicious. Correct. Number eight, asked for in writing. Applied for. Correct. Number nine, burning brightly, blazing. That is correct. And then number 10, very small. Your answer is tiny. That is also correct. Okay. You also got 5 out of 5. Both of you got a perfect score. Okay. Very good. Okay. I'm going to send it with you later on. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask both of you, okay? So, as on Victoria Smith story and Sally Gook, whose life do you think? I'm going to ask first Nancy. Nancy, whose life do you think has changed the most? Which of two holidays would you choose? If it's Victoria or if it's Sally Gook? Which life do you think has changed the most?
Sorry.
Nancy, my
Yes.
question is, whose life do you think has changed the most? Which of two holidays would you choose? If it's Victoria Smith or Sally Gook? Whose life do you think has changed the most? So this is my question.
Mm, I think it's the Victoria life.
It's a Victoria
It's
Victoria
the
Smith.
Victoria. Victoria Smith.
Why? How do you say so?
Mm, because at first she's um, she's working as a manager at Next, a British chain store, and now she changed into chimpanzee's keeper.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's a different job.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so everything is changed the most.
Okay, okay. And then how about you, Amy? What is your opinion? Whose life do you think has changed the most?
It's my opinion. I think Victoria Smith had changed the most because the last time he worked at he worked at a manager at the next Britain chain store. After a holiday, he she decided to this job and uh, before you she decide to do this work. She had to go to back university and study biology for a year. And I think in the 4 years she had to try and uh, had to try and um, when change the work. But Sally job to tourist guide. This work the same with the last her job because the last she working for American Express.
Mm-hmm.
She was a journalist and now the same work with the last. And I think the whole life is not change change less more than Victoria's speech.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, both of you had your own opinion, but I like Amy's more opinion, okay? Because as you can see, Amy talked more about and gave me more details, and that is what I like the most. I told both of you about it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so now let's move on to the next page. So as you can see, write the synonyms of strong adjectives. So we have here the very small, very tasty. We have already the examples, okay? The island's tiny, which is the normal adjective, will be very small, and this is the strong adjectives. And we have here the delicious, which is very tasty. So now with we're going to start with number three. Three, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's Nancy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wait for a moment. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 3 to 7 for Nancy. 8 to 12 for Amy. Okay, let's start with number three since we have already the example from number one and number two. So number three. Her father's furious. She crashed his car. It's
Very angry.
very angry. Number four. Continue. Number four. Can you please read, including your answer?
Okay. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of flying. I never travel by plane.
Okay. Terrified.
The terrifies the synonyms with is very frightened.
So your answer is
Frightened.
frightened. Very frightened.
Very frightened. Number five. I have been working all days. I'm exhausted. Exhausted. The stamina is very tired.
Number 6.
Number six. It's going to be boiling tomorrow, about 40 degrees centigrade. Boiling is mean it's very hot.
Very hot.
Yes.
Number 7.
Number seven. Can I have a sandwich? I'm starving. Starving mean it's very hungry.
Okay. Okay, continue for Amy. 8.
The plus animals is got 5 bedroom, very big.
Very big. Number 9.
I'm not going to swim. It's water breathing, very cold.
10.
Uh, Soccer, filthy. Why don't you what is very dirty?
Wash it. Can you please say it again?
Very dirty.
No, no, no. Can you please say it again? Why don't you wash it?
Why don't you wash it? What is
Again, wash.
wash?
Okay. That's,
Why don't you wash it?
okay, that's perfect. 11.
That's a great idea. Let's do it. Very good.
12.
This book awful. I cannot finish it. Very bad.
Okay, so let's review your answers. Let's see first with Nancy. Okay, Nancy, furious. Your answer is angry, very angry. Correct. Number 4, terrified, very frightened. Actually, it's I don't say that it's not correct, but it's better if you can say very. What do you think? Very scared. Because the base adjective, yes, the strong adjective of the base adjective of terrified is scared. Okay, so it's better if you can say very scared. That's very frightened. Okay, number 5, exhausted, tired, very tired. That is correct. Number six is boiling, which is hot. That is also correct. Number 7, starving, hungry, very hungry. That is also correct. Okay, let's see now with Amy. Okay, so you only got here 4 out of 5. It's okay. I don't say that it's not correct, but it's better if you can say scared, because the better answer here is the base I mean the normal adjective of terrified is scared. So don't be confused, Amy. Okay, Nancy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see now with Amy. Okay, number 8. The flat's enormous. It got 5 bedrooms. Your answer is big, very big. If it's enormous, it's actually correct, big, but it's better if you can say it's very large. Okay,
Yes, yes.
large, not big. Okay, it's large. Number 9. I'm not going to swim. The water's freezing, very cold. That is correct. Number 10. Your car's filthy. Why don't you wash it? Or very dirty. Filthy for very dirty. 11. Um, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Very good. Correct. And then number 12. That this book's awful. I can't finish it. Very bad for awful. Correct. Okay. So same points again for both of you. You got 4 out of 5 here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to send it with you later on. So I'm just going to ask both of you. Okay, so I'm going to ask first, Amy. Okay, Amy. Okay, if you are going to use strong adjective, okay, how to make your own sentences, Amy? Okay, the word um the word filthy. Make your own
Feel,
sentences with the word filthy.
Feel, feel, feel is very dirty. Ara, can you repeat the answer?
I want you to make your own sentences using the word filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Filth is very dirty.
No, 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 no. I want you to make your own sentences like this one. Your car is filthy. Why don't you wash it? Or for example, my 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 uh my husband's car filthy. My husband's car is filthy. I need to wash
Like,
it like that. I want you to make your own sentences using the word filthy.
okay, yes, I understand. Uh, the way behind my house uh, is very filthy because they are fixing it.
Okay? Okay, yes, okay. How about you, Nancy? How about
yes,
furious?
furious. Sorry. Can you ask me again?
Furious. Your own sentences. I want you to make your own sentences same as Amy. Furious with the word furious.
Um, make a sentence with furious.
Yes.
Furious. My husband is so furious till my son break down his lamp.
Okay. Okay. Another one, Amy.
Yeah,
Awful.
awful. Uh, I uh, I don't like cooking. When I cook the dish very it's awful.
Mm, okay. Okay. How about Nancy again? How about terrified?
Terrify, terrifies. So scary. Uh, I I I am so terrified of the height.
Okay, yes, that's correct.
Uh,
That's correct.
yeah.
Another one for Amy.
Yeah,
Um, Enormous.
and now that um, the the building in near my house very uh, enormous. Uh, it's it's got um, it's got a big garden and a big garden.
Again, can you please say it again?
Garden. The park in my office very enormous. There
Okay.
are
You don't need to
there
say
are
very since it's already enormous. Is enormous. The
enormous.
garden, yes, the garden in my office is enormous. As easy as that.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need to say very enormous. It's very, actually it's like very very it's like very
Yeah.
very large. It's a sentence says. Okay, so don't be
Yeah.
confused. Yes. Okay. So that's right. Okay. So both of you did a great tonight. So I'm going to send with both of you your answers. So here's are your answers for a moment. Okay. 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 So here's all your answers. Okay. Have you received it?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
okay.
I got it.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so in our next session, then Amy and Nancy, we are going to continue with this. Okay. We are going to continue here and listen and check a strong adjective stress. Okay, we are going to talk about this, but that will be in our next session. Okay? Yes. Okay, if both of you have a question, just send me a message here anytime. Okay? So, yeah, so thank you so much for attending the class. Amy and Nancy, you did great every time. And thank you so much for attending the class, even I know that both of you are busy. And you both of you are always present in our session. I'm so glad with that. Okay? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Bye
Okay, so
bye.
I'll see you again on our
Goodbye.
next session then. Thank you so much. See you on Wednesday. Bye. Good night, Amy and
Good
Nancy.
night.
Thank you.
Yes, bye.